Prabhu was commenting how there's no success without opposition. This is the Eastern method, martial arts. Yeah?
Dilip
Opposition, the enemy's strength against themselves. So they're only hurting themselves. There's no violence on our part. There's no positive, negative force on our part. So I just wanted to read a couple minutes of an article I read yesterday about what our opposition is and how important this Goshala project is. So this is about a report that came out of Chennai, your area, right? Yeah. You too, someone else?
Yeah, the other front.
Yeah. You have a lot of work to do there.
Chennai.
It's called the Center's Pink Revolution. Everyone's heard of the Green Revolution, right? That was there in India, especially. So the Pink Revolution, from what I can ascertain, is said rather than growing the plants for feeding in the world, pink means growing beef and exporting beef, from what I can understand. So, according to data compiled by the Animal Husbandry departments of all states, meat from registered slaughterhouses increased 5.57 lakh tons in 2008 to 8.05 lakh tons in 2011. Export earnings from bovine meat expected to touch 18,000 crore rupees in 2012-2013. India became the world's top exporter of beef in 2012. Uttar Pradesh is the top buffalo producing state with 3 lakh tons in 2011. At least 70% of the buffalo meat is exported. Our meat is lean and cheaper.
So,
Which are preferred in the Gulf countries. So this is interesting that so many countries are exporting beef, especially Australia and New Zealand have been number 1 and 2. Now India has just overtaken them. And the main reason they've overtaken is because the increased appetite for beef in the Gulf countries. But they need it to be halal. And you know what halal means? Yeah, it means while animals alive, you slit the throat. You see, they have a standard for most of the world for beef producers, slaughterers, that they have to stun, they have to use a stun gun. And so they use that, they have to use that in Australia and New Zealand, so therefore the Gulf countries will not buy from them because it's not halal. But so now they're buying from India because they don't have the same restrictions there. Yeah. So not only that, they're willing to give halal meat, which means they don't even have the decency to stun the animal first before they slit the throat. But also, it's seen how in their transport, production and transport, that the animals are not even fed, given water, or fed, or just the basic care. Restrictions, regulations that they have in other countries around the world, especially like in America. You see? So this is big, very big problem. And that's happening there in India. You're all from India, most of you from India. So now you're in America, starting a project like this. As Prabhupada came from India, no one wanted to listen, everybody knew Krishna. So he came to America to those who were willing to listen. Then he took them back to India, And the Indians started hearing Krishna in a way they never heard before. So possibly the same thing will happen. That the old devotees who come from India, you might not have been devotees when you came, I'm not sure. But by Prabhupada's mercy, he came first. And starting a project like this, and more projects, the news can go back to India and show them that the way they're going is the wrong direction. The way, how you're using the cows for exploiting and just for your pocketbook is not going to give any peace. And it's not even going to give any food on the table in the long run. It's not sustainable, this type of culture based upon eating animals. It's not sustainable. We don't have the water for it on this planet. We don't have the soil for it. Just like I was just